Hey guys, this is an intro video for third and fourth year. We are in week 8. Assignment that we start today is going to carry over and be our final project as well. And this final project will be due not this Thursday, but the following Thursday. Um, Grades are due on that following Friday. So we're looking at the October 8th being the due date for this final assignment. You do have something to turn into me by this Friday, and that'll be the part 1 that we're going to look at in a second. So what you're going to be doing is using a found picture and some specific requirements. You are going to create what I've called a surreal rhythm and pattern. And here is, if we click here, you'll be able to see an example. And if you click on the little icon there in the top right, you'll get a larger version of it. And basically what you're doing is you're going to use a found picture, and then there are some elements that you have to use in this design of rhythm and pattern. And we'll go over those here in just a second. You have a document here that's going to lay out what exactly is required. And it looks like this. So on this document here, I like you to print it out, or if you want to just draw separately and then add the picture of your work onto it. But in this rectangle here, you're just going to kind of plan out what you're going to do. Okay. So in the final piece, you're going to have a found picture. Once you have that found picture, you can just do kind of a simple sketch. Maybe it's placed near the bottom like mine, maybe it's placed in the middle. It doesn't really matter where you put it. But the idea is that you're kind of continuing that found picture and then using these requirements here, okay? So the requirements basically start at number 3 here. You must repeat 2 shapes or forms in your design, or you can do one of each. Now, if you go back and look at mine, I have the forms of these like drops that I've colored red, and then I have some circles. Now, you could say I also have squares too, because the squares make up the checker. So you could say I even have 3, but you need to have 2, and they need to be repeated, and they could be used as part of a pattern or maybe not. Number 4 says you must create 3 different patterns in your design. 3 different patterns. So you can see I have checkers, I have kind of like the dots, polka dots. Also created a pattern with these wavy organic lines. I've also created a pattern with these straight mechanical lines. So you can see that I have a variety of pattern there as well. Number 5 says you must use lines, either organic, mechanical, or both. And then number 6 says you must leave little or no white paper showing. Okay, so now I want you to use pencil, but if you want to add a little bit of color like I did, if you have the ability to, then that would be cool too. But if you want to just use pencil. Now, the practice one, so this document here with the little practice drawing is due by Friday. Okay. Now, once you finish that practice one, you're more than welcome to move on to the final one. If you have good paper at home, you can use that, or I will have paper available for you at school this week for those that are actually coming to school this week. Okay. I also have available to you some nice soft shading pencils that I think work really well for this project. That's kind of what I used on this one here. Or you can use whatever pencils you have at home is fine. Okay. So if you come in now, you will not see me these last 2 weeks in the classroom. I am going to be out probably for another 3 more weeks. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to kind of work out my return to the classroom. Some of you who've had me before know I'm a type 1 diabetic. I'm being very careful when it comes to COVID because of that. I'm a pretty healthy person besides that, but I'm still being careful. So you're not going to see me these next 2 weeks. I will be putting everything together. You will have a sub in the room to help you with that stuff. But basically, you're just going to finish out the last 2 weeks just like we did the previous 7 weeks. Okay. This week, we also do have a case for video. And then also, I have put together some examples of our Recreate a Masterpiece. So you can go ahead and take a look at some of the student examples here. There's some really great work that people did. Some great ideas that came out of this project. I thought it was really fun to see you guys and your personalities and the artwork that you chose. Um, and what came out of this project. I was really impressed with the results that you guys put out there. Okay, so everything is there for you. Make sure to turn this in by Friday. Again, the final product will be due next Thursday. You can pick up materials for those that are coming to school this week. And if you're not, just use whatever materials you have at home. All right, that is it. Email me with questions. We'll see you later. Bye.